Remember when Microsoft removed that bookmarks feature that was in Microsoft Search? Well, it's back and it's in a different location and it has extra functionality. I'll walk you through everything you need to know, so let's get started. Just to recap what Bookmarks did before, it was a feature of the Search and Intelligence Center that let you add virtual bookmarks into Microsoft Search. If a user searched for a particular phrase, then a custom search result would appear above the normal ones. It made it easy for users to find things like HR training, the IT help desk site, and any other URL that the organization needed to distribute. Microsoft took it away and we were all frustrated by it. It made no sense until now. Today, Copilot search is becoming more relevant. We see AI search at the top of many search interfaces these days, especially on the internet. The bookmarks feature was removed and reworked to fit into this, but we still have that old functionality. Let's check it out. So here in the M365 Admin Center, previously, you went to Settings and Search and Intelligence, and now you're going to go into Copilot and Search. This is the new location for the bookmarks. And you'll see it starts right off on this Bookmarks tab, although I wouldn't be surprised if more things get added here. And it's already been pre-populated with a number of different ones. I've added one in here for a new HR systems training program. And if you want to add more, all you have to do is click on Add Bookmark. You fill in the title, the URL that the bookmark should be pointing to, the description, and keywords. And the keywords will help that bookmark be surfaced more often when a user is likely looking for that bookmark. And then a reserved keyword. So these are things like if someone types in timesheet, in this example, this and only this bookmark should show up as the identified bookmarks. So this will be very relevant if you have something like a timesheet or ADP or anything like that, where there's clearly only one result and you want to make sure that yours is picked. Then any additional categories to help you organize your bookmarks. You could see this in action here with this one that I've set up. We can go into edit mode, and then you'll see that I've got some keywords typed in here. I've got the description, and you'll see a preview of what this bookmark will look like in your environment. We'll get right back to the video, but real quick, Copilot is really great for working with your data, but how are you protecting that data? If you don't have a backup and recovery strategy, here's your wake-up call. Think your cloud data is safe just because it's in Microsoft 365 or Google Workspace? Think again. Accidental deletions, ransomware, and compliance gaps can still put your business at risk. AFI is a next-gen backup and recovery platform built for modern cloud environments, including Microsoft 365, Google Workspace, Azure, AWS, and Kubernetes. It offers full fidelity restores, encrypted full-text search, version history, and even self-service recovery, so users can get back data without waiting on IT. And when ransomware hits, AFI detects it early and automatically backs up your data before damage is done. Over 10,000 organizations trust AFI to protect their cloud data. If you care about uptime, compliance, and peace of mind, it's time to back up smarter with AFI. Now, you'll want to load up all of your bookmarks to make sure you've got everything in here, but then how do you test this thing out? So we're going to go through all of these different search interfaces where this bookmark could show up. First, let's start out on the old system in SharePoint. So I'm in SharePoint, and the first thing we can do, we can just go to the SharePoint start page. This is always a great location to find organization-wide data like this. So if we click on the search bar and type in new HR training, then we'll see that the bookmark popped right up. You'll see it. It's clearly got a bookmark type icon. It appears above the normal search results, which is a crucial feature of how these bookmarks work. It also is how Google works, although the ones that show up at the top are typically the paid ads, aren't they? This isn't paid. This is completely free. You can set this up today. And there's more locations that this will show up. So suppose we are on a SharePoint site. Let me go back to the site I was on. So we're on a SharePoint site, and I can type in new HR training. There we go. And it doesn't show up here because this defaults to a site specific search or a hub specific search, depending on the type of site you happen to be on. So, what you'll have to do is click on organization, which will take you up to an organization level search. And then we see that bookmark showing up. Now, this is also how it used to work when the bookmarks feature was in search and intelligence as well. So there's a couple of places in SharePoint where you can find this. And if you've gotten value so far in this video, then click that like button. And if you've learned one new thing, then consider subscribing. It's a free way to help me out and support me so that I can continue to make valuable content just like this one. Now let's switch over to the Copilot experiences and see how that looks there. First, we'll start out in the Copilot app, and in here, you'll see a search option. In case you've missed that, most people just go straight to new chat, but there is a search, and this is Copilot search. So if I were to type in new HR training, then you'll see right at the top links from your organization, and then you'll see that it was returned here. A lot of times I will see bookmarks show up just in here in the suggest section as well. So, but regardless, it does show up again at the very top. And then lastly, if we are just chatting with Copilot, we can type in new, how about where is the new HR training? And it's worded a little differently here. You'll see the official source for the new HR training is here. That is the correct place. And for me, the clue that this was an authoritative source of information is that keyword official. So it also pulled that. It appears a little differently in this interface because it's a chat style interface versus a search style interface. Regardless, your users can find all of those official links right inside wherever they're working. Teams, SharePoint, the desktop Copilot app, it works great there as well. And speaking of Copilot, if you're trying to get better with your Copilot prompting, you're trying to improve those results, you're building that skill set so you can get all that time back in your day so that you're not bogged down with menial tasks, then I would recommend my Copilot tips sheet. You'll see a link to it in the description below. It's just a free PDF that will get you started writing better prompts and getting that time back. And if you want to see other great videos just like this one, all about Copilot and agents, all that goodness, then just click or tap the screen and I'll see you over there.